Alright, gonna make fluid beds for powder painting, jig heads. Trying to get some trout magnet heads on the glow end to try and attempt to get these rainbow trout at night. If they're as effective as they are on the steelhead, then they'll be nice. But what I have here is 3-inch PVC test caps. That's for the base. It just adds stabilization to the unit itself. These here are 2-inch couplers. Okay, the idea is to have them set right here as the base. I'm going to glue these with Gorilla Super Glue Gel. Seems to work the best for me. Those will be glued right there to the base. Going to drill a hole here. Going to drill a hole here. 3/8-inch drill bit. That's going to allow the fitting of, let's see where my stuff's at, everyone. Well, it's in the house. Now here it is. I'll show you. Alright. Just a needle valve is going to go in there. So the plan is, and it will work, and I got to give compliments to the guy on Facebook that did this, and I'll post his name there. The whole plan here is this is going to be in here. Air hose in from air pump fish tank. That'll fit onto your 1/4-inch compression fitting, which is right here. That's compression fitting, and that'll go here. What you gotta watch though, like everyone tries to drill it as low as they can, and these some bitches are tough at first. You gotta make sure you're gonna have clearance to open and close this valve. You want it as low as you can, but you gotta have clearance. I'm thinking about cutting these down, make them a little shorter, the wings here. I mean, because in all reality, you get it down low and you're not going to be able to turn it. You get it up high, your medium's going to sit right here, right on this coupler lip. So you can't be drilling up here where your medium, where your lip is. So it would be right below it, pretty much, with them wings the way they are. Alright everyone, one thing I want to point out is here, when you using these piercing valves, there's your lip. You got to drill this 3/8 hole in here, okay? You got to clear this lip. You got to be below it. Your medium's going to sit on top of there. Your other piece of PVC is going to sit on top of the lip there as well. So you want to be as low as you can, but this gives it a little bit of rise. But you got to be able to work your valve without hitting the table or whatever bench source you have it on. So what I've measured out seems to be is going to be right at a 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch to 5/8 in between there is where you're going to have to drill this out. I'll make a pilot hole first before I go with the 3/8 drill bit. Alright, 3/8. Let's get our big boy in here. Alright. Might need to change the battery out. Calls for 3/8, so I knew that was going to happen. Yep, I need another battery. Alright, got a fresh battery on here. Let's attempt this again. Yeah, a vise would work. Yeah, surely would. Because this is going to be tough. You can rip it right out of your hand. So you can get it started now. I knew it was gonna happen. Always go with a smaller bit and clean it up as well, you know. Okay. Now let's see. Should screw in there perfect. And it does. See? Screw this bad boy in there. See? Hits on the wood there, right there. Put it up on the base. There's our clearance. Alright. That's one. And this will have to get glued on there like I said. So let's move on to the next one. I won't make you watch it. Alright. Okay, so there we go. We got both these couplers. 2-inch couplers drilled out, 3/8 inch drill bit. And let's use the old compression needle valve in here. As you can, I don't know if you can see this, 1/4 inch outside diameter 2 by 1/8 in MIP. So that's what's going to work on there. Like I said, we'll go with the air hose off the fish tank. That'll fit your 1/4 inch that go in them valves. But the next move now is to glue this thing, glue these bases on. And I'm going to use, it's cold in here today. I should do this in the house, but I'm going to use some super glue gel. Get a good seal on it, you know, and don't get it on your fingers like I just freaking did. Spin it a little bit. Sorry, camera's on my hat. Spin it a little bit so it coats well everywhere. Dang, glue's getting all over me. Alright. That one's done. Okay. Just to recap. Glued the 3-inch test cap on the bottom for stabilization of the bottom of the unit. Cut some 2-inch PVC at 2.5 inches. This is a 2-inch coupler on each one of these. Piercing valve, fish tank pump, dual outlet, fish tank pump hose, compression fittings here. So now what I gotta make is the medium. The medium is gonna lay right here on the bottom. It's raining. And down again, right on that lip there. It'll seat. That'll help disperse the air more evenly and filter through. So what I'm gonna do is cut out a bigger piece. I'm gonna glue it onto the paper. Alright. Like so. I actually can get both of mine on here. And then once that's dried up all the way, I'm going to put a weight on there too. But once that's dried up all the way, I'll cut around there with a utility knife. And make it fit nice and tight. It'll be dried up. And then that'll go directly in. Get back to you when I'm at that point. There they go, glued onto the paper and set to dry. And I'm going to let that sit till tomorrow. Then we'll get back and show you the fall. Alright, when I cut my 2.5 inch 2-inch PVC for the paint to sit in, that'll be your actual bathtub. And I read up a lot and everyone is saying for medium the best thing is an old brand grocery shopping bag. So that's what I did. Glued them on there with the Gorilla super glue gel. Put this one together already, as you can see in there. But my easiest way I found to To trim off your papers, use your knife on a block of wood. Make your cuts. Sharpen your blade after, you know. It's not killing my blade. It's my shop knife anyway. That glue gets pretty darn hard. Best way I find to trim your paper away close. I mean, you can use a utility knife, which would be a lot sharper, but this works fine for me. There we go. And I cut mine a little higher for the back side. That's the way I always do it. And then we fit this in there and push her down in. There we go, two made. I got it hooked up out here in my shed to my power inverter. And I don't know if you'll be able to hear it pop. Oh, there's air coming through that one. And air coming through that one. Because I run a white base coat and then my color coat, so that's why I have two set up. That's it. That's the basic building of these. Very easy to do. Thanks to that guy on YouTube there. I followed his direction, and I'll post his name down in the comments. Make them yourself. Enjoy.